Hello, my name is Selena Mancuso.
And I'm Brendan Morse.
Welcome to our special Senior Week edition of Titan TV News.
Starting on May 14th, seniors participated in fun end-of-the-year activities leading up to their graduation on June 1st. The first activity was tie-dye on the Pembroke High School baseball fields. Our own anchor, Selena Mancuso, interviewed a few participants of the tie-dye celebration.
How do you feel about your seniors leaving this year?
I'll be sad, but at the same time, happy for them to move on, and they're ready to move on and go to college and have some fun, but I'll be a little sad.
What do you feel about this activity today? Was it fun?
I think it's good. I wish more seniors actually participated in it, but of course it's fun, especially if it's a nice day out, and you get to see some cool results with the tie-dye.
Okay, so how do you think today's activity went?
It was fun. Kind of bittersweet, you know, moving on.
And how do you think your shirt came out?
I like it.
What are you most looking forward to at the end of this week?
Look forward to prom next week, and then, I don't know. I'm just excited for the rest of the activities.
How was it planning this event?
It was really fun. We had a lot of help from the student council and from Miss Austin.
How did this turn out?
Pretty good. People really want their shirts. So at the beginning we had a lot of people. We have less people now, but everybody's having a great time.
Are you sad to see your seniors go?
I'm so sad.
Senior!
Although the turnout wasn't what the planners hoped it would be, this was only the first of the seniors' exciting activities.
On May 15th, the seniors participated in a grade-wide kickball tournament on the turf. All seniors were invited to create a team and gear up to play against other classmates.
Yeah, we've had fun so far, basically because we've been so victorious on the field, but it's been a good time.
And the jumpy house.
Yeah, the jumpy house is a good aspect of this day.
Yeah.
Well, beach day will be fun. It's supposed to be really good weather, and the scavenger hunt should be fun.
Yeah, definitely the beach.
The student involvement was really good. Student council was really involved in it, and then the teachers helped us a lot. So thanks to Miss Murphy and Miss Hopwood and Miss Zozdak too. She let us get away with a lot this week.
And how do you think this turned out today?
I think it turned out really good. Everyone's having a good time, and there's food and ice cream. So I think it turned out pretty good.
I think the preparation went very well, really smooth. We have a much bigger turnout today at the kickball than we expected, so that's always exciting to see more people out here. We're really looking forward to the beach trip tomorrow. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Miss Hopwood and I just stocked up and bought a ton of food for all the kids, and the weather looks great, so I think it'll be a lot of fun.
This event was successful and well attended by the senior class.
The next event was a class trip to Duxbury Beach on May 16th. The seniors took buses and spent the day relaxing in the sun and enjoying classic cookout food with some of their teachers. What a fun day. I know firsthand that this trip was enjoyable and a great way to spend time with my classmates before we all part ways.
On May 17th, the juniors who took physics participated in the Physics Olympics. In the weeks leading up to the event, juniors created teams, t-shirts, and prepared themselves for this day. Seniors participated by judging and helping set up for the Olympics.
Our team name is the Fig Newtons.
Big Newtons.
And it's me, Sophia Reddy, Abby DeCoste, Andy McKettrick, and Ashley Walsh. We're in Mr. Mitchell's class, and our other friends are in Mr. Kenny's class today.
Today's going really good. We're getting some good answers, doing a good job. Love it.
We are number 1.
Not number 2.
We're the team to beat, so.
Hi, I'm the Doob Master. We are out of the norm. This is Mr. Mitchell from 1978. We're doing pretty good. We've had a lot of struggles, but we're going to win this. I believe it.
Hi, I'm Mr. Mitchell, and I'm a physics teacher here at Pembroke High School, and we're running our Physics Olympics today. It seems to be going very well. We have about 40 different teams that are competing, and I think you'll see, scanned around at different events here with the camera, you'll see, kind of get a feel for what's going on. Seems like a lot of people really busy now.
This day was a great way to recap what we've learned in physics all year and spend time with our friends who were in other classes.
The morning of May 17th, with the help and organization of the guidance department, administration, and class officers, all the seniors came back to the high school to gather in the gymnasium for graduation rehearsal.
How do you think the graduation rehearsal went today?
I think it went really well. I think it was efficient. I think the kids they behaved, went right through it. They rehearsed it, they know it. I think it's going to go really well.
Do you think the seniors are prepared to graduate this year?
Absolutely, without a doubt. In fact, this rehearsal went a lot smoother than last year even.
And do you have a last message to all the seniors graduating this year?
Absolutely. Congratulations and good luck.
While it was hard to pull ourselves out of bed that morning, it was rewarding and eye-opening that we were so close to our high school graduation.
On the evening of May 30th, seniors were invited to watch a select few of their classmates receive scholarships and awards for Senior Awards Night. The students were very excited and suspenseful while waiting to receive their awards. How was your Senior Awards Night tonight?
It was really good. I came away with 2 awards, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Do you know what the awards were for?
The Jonathan Lally Memorial Scholarship and the Hobmock PTO Scholarship.
And where are you going next year for school?
I'm going to Bryant University in Rhode Island.
And what are you majoring in?
International Business.
How do you think tonight went, and do you have anybody to thank for your experience?
I think tonight went really, really well. Everyone did a great job, and it looked really good up there. And I think we should thank the principal, obviously, Ms. Ostak, and then the senior class advisors, Ms. Hopwood and Ms. Murphy, because they put a lot of work in tonight, and the donors for the scholarships.
How do you think tonight's award ceremony went?
Oh, I think it was great. We actually had more awards than we've had. As you heard during the ceremony, there are more people coming back with scholarships, which is a testament not only to our students, but also to the community. So I don't have the total amount that was given out, but I definitely want to figure that out because it was great.
And do you have any words of advice to the seniors?
I think that they should go forth and be as fabulous as they've been here and even more fabulous.
While some students received awards and other scholarships from different local organizations, everyone was recognized for their hard work and dedication they put in throughout their high school careers. Congratulations to all the winners.
Throughout the year, seniors have been working on essays and reflections that they eventually compiled into a final senior scrapbook. The scrapbooks were collected and graded starting on May 20th by the English department.
Explain the process of the senior scrapbooks.
Well, the senior scrapbook, it's a portfolio, a collection of all the seniors' hopefully best writing of their senior year. And they start writing these essays back in September when we get started. And they write an essay or two a month, collecting them, hopefully keeping track of them, so that by the time May rolls around, they can collect these 10 or 12 essays together into a book. Now, there's a lot of personal stuff in there, photographs, mementos, ticket stubs, certificates, awards, things that they've done all the way back through freshman year, put together in a nice, neat format. Some kids really dig it and get into it, and they have this scrapbook that they take a look at years in the future. Some kids just get it done and get their essays turned in. But either way, it's a great way for English teachers to make that final call. You say you have a kid who has a 58 average. That's really tough to pull the trigger, say you don't pass, deny the diploma. That's really difficult to do. But if that kid has a 58 average, but he really gets it together at the end, puts together a terrific scrapbook, I mean, that's justification to raise that grade. The 60 passing grade gets a diploma, teacher feels good, kid feels good. And conversely, the kid who has a 58 average just says, forget it, I don't care, they blow off the scrapbook, they don't do it. That's also justification for the failing grade in English. So either way, it's a great end of year culminating project for a lot of different reasons.
Did you enjoy making your senior scrapbook this year?
Yeah, I think it was the best project we've done all through high school.
Do you think it came out good?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Making the senior scrapbook took a long time, like writing all the essays, and you actually had to decorate it for part of the grade. It took me like 6 hours, and of course I waited till the last minute, so I was up till like 1:30 Monday morning finishing my scrapbook.
Do you like the way your scrapbook came out?
No, I wasn't really happy with it, but I also, I'm not going to be sentimental about it, so I don't care that much.
It was so much fun. It was the best time of my life.
And came out good?
Yeah, I can't wait to look back on it in 20 years and look at it.
These scrapbooks can be kept by the student for years to come and are a great project to help ease students out of the year.
As a senior, there is an opportunity to intern with a business that interests you for the final term of your senior year. While a few choose to start their future careers early, many finish their senior year with classes. This year, the school hosted a small senior project presentation in the library on May 20th for juniors, soon to be seniors, to learn what the senior project entails.
Hi, my name is Bradley Wong. This is a Mass State Police internship. Basically, I found out about this because my father is currently a sergeant with the Mass State Police, and I basically wanted to be able to follow my father in his footsteps after the Marine Corps.
Hi, my name is Jake Lindahl. I did my internship at Quirk Automotive in Marshfield. Mr. Mallon told me that he had something set up for me, so I went in for an interview. I got the internship and worked there for 5 weeks. I got a job 2 weeks in. I started working last week there, and I just got to work on cars, and I would say if you could do an internship at a place you like during school, I would definitely recommend it, and it's worth it.
At first, I didn't know that senior project was even happening until one day I saw the Pembroke Fire Department chief come walking in. So I had already been thinking about asking him what I would have to do to be a firefighter. So when I saw him, I asked him what was going on, and he told me he was here for senior projects. So then I kind of got involved through that, and it just worked out in my favor. Yes, me and Dave actually drove the fire trucks, not to actual calls, but we were able to drive the trucks in not dense populated areas, and we went on calls to whatever. We went on medical calls with the ambulances. We went to a couple fires. There was a brush fire in Hanover that they needed assistance, so they called Pembroke, and we assisted them with one of our brush trucks.
I heard last year that someone did their senior project there last year, so I contacted them, and they were very nice in helping me get an internship there. I wrote a news story about how the Cohasset Selectmen wanted to subpoena the Patriot Ledger for these online comments that were very rude on their newspaper's website. And so I researched the article, and then after I researched it, I contacted the selectmen for quotes, and after I wrote it all out, the on-air personality Kathy D helped me record it and edit it on the computer, and she showed me how to use all their technology. And then it was broadcasted last Friday for everyone to hear.
This presentation opened up the eyes for juniors about what they can expect next year if they choose to do the senior project, and also gave the participants an opportunity to share what they've learned.
Finally, the seniors walked at graduation to receive their diplomas on June 1st in the Pembroke High School Gymnasium. Overcoming the heat, the families and friends joined the staff and graduates to celebrate their special day. Here are some highlights from the ceremony.
The world has changed since we entered high school 4 years ago. We've seen the dawn of smartphones, several hotly contested elections, Irene, Sandy, Nemo, and the frankly disturbing rise of hipsters. Amid these changes around us, we've grown into different people.
This year, in my quest to discover what are they thinking as they leave PHS, I asked to read them. Yes, all 202 of them And therefore the rumor is correct, I truly have no life. Many of those speeches would make you laugh. Some would make you cry. So today, I wanted to share in my speech, just briefly, reflections of a Titan. No matter what we may do, we should always try to do what we love and do what drives us to succeed, to be a better person. Because as the old quote says, if you love your job, you never work a day in your life. Oh, well, I'll just squeeze this essay out and study. Or, oh, well, I can miss this one assignment. These choices show your true character. Mine may not have been outstanding in high school, but it is sure to shine in the years to come. But our futures will be bright as the people are. There's something you really gotta love about SpongeBob. His positivity and cheerful attitude make me wish more people were like that in real life. I've seen a lot of Squidwards in my day, more than I can count. Something I've learned as a result of that nautical nonsense is always having a sense of fascination.
Congratulations to the senior class of 2013, and good luck with your future journey.
That's a wrap for this senior episode of Titan TV News.
We wish you a safe and happy summer and look forward to reporting again starting in October next year.